Hey guys, a few years ago, I started creating a course to help people kickstart their business. But before we could finalize it, life just got in the way. So instead, I've decided to just release this free for all of you to watch and use. This video will be a walkthrough on setting up your ATO business portal. Keep in mind, since the content is a few years old, some things may appear outdated on the website. However, the steps and the information is more or less still up to date. Now, onto the video. So by now, you've probably set up your ABN. The next step is the ATO Business Portal. The ATO Business Portal is an online platform that allows you to view and update information regarding your business with the Australian Taxation Office. This can involve preparing, lodging, and revising activity statements, view statements and accounts, and your payment reference number when you need to make payments to the tax office. View your single touch payroll reports, request a refund or transfer funds between the ATO accounts, update your business details with the tax office, register for GST and PAYG withholding, test and lodge and download files from the taxation office, and many more. I'll go through reviews step by step on how to set yourself up on the ATO Business Portal.
Alright guys, so you've set up your ABN and the next step now is to set up a business portal. So the business portal is important because you can view and update information with the ATO. So the first things you need to do before you get started is you need to make sure you have an Australian business number. Then you need to go and set up a MyGov ID and Relationship Authorization Manager. And I'll show you guys where to go and how to set that up. Antivirus and firewall protection for your computer and the latest version of your browser and Adobe Reader. So you need to jump onto this website here, ato.gov.au business-portal, getting started. You can also just search on Google business portal getting started ATO and it will come up as well. That will be the first link. Okay, so once you jump onto this website, your next step is to click on accessing online services with MyGov, and you have to download this application. So I'm not going to do a video on how to set this MyGov ID up. One is because it's on your phone, and two, they've already done one for you, so there's no need for me to redo this. So click on this and also download this on your iPhone or Apple device or Android. Once you've downloaded that, you also need to then verify your ID. So you need to have two of the following Australian identity documents. So driver's license, passport, birth certificate, visa, or Medicare card. Then you verify those documents and then basically you verified who you are. Once you've verified who you are, what you need to do is you link your MyGov ID to the ABN that you have. Once you've done that, you've basically linked your business to your MyGov ID. So that means that now you can log on to the business portal using your MyGov ID, because the MyGov ID is a software on your phone that gives you a PIN that you can log on to the business portal. So it always verifies who you are and you put in your password and then it gives you a PIN and then you can log on to the business portal with your email. So that's how it works. It also provides a video here as well that kind of shows you how to set up the Relationship Authorization Manager. So how to set up the whole, MyGov ID and then all the way to, connecting that with your business. And that's pretty much what you need to do. You just need to follow these steps here. So like I mentioned before, you need to jump onto this website, ato.gov.au business-portal, getting started. Then have a read of everything, make sure you have all those ready, and then click on accessing online services with MyGov ID. Now, then download the app and then set up the RAM. And then once you've set up the RAM, you've basically connected the business portal with you. Watch these videos and make sure you've done this correctly, because if you don't do this correctly, then you're not going to be able to access this business portal. The last step after that is you jump onto the business portal. So business portal is bp.ato.gov.au and it looks like this. Now let's log on. Click on login with MyGov ID and it will take you to this. You have to follow these steps. Download the app, prove who you are, come back and log in. If you've already done that, log in with MyGov ID email. So you put in your email and then click in login. Well, remember me if you want to keep that. What would happen now is it will give you a code, and that code you have to go onto your phone where MyGov ID has been installed and key in the number that's showing on that screen. So this number is 8541 and you need to put it into your phone MyGov ID application. Once you've done that and click accept, You wait about 5 seconds and it will refresh, and then you'll be logged into your business portal. So now we're in the business portal. So let me just quickly show you how the business portal looks and how to navigate and what you can do on it. So this is the dashboard. Once you log in, you go into the dashboard and it shows you the commissioner's message. You can have a read of that if you like. And it also goes into like key updates and just reminders on the right hand side. So obviously, depending on the date, there will be specific key information. And you can also contact the tax office by calling this number if you need to. If you need to lodge activity statements, it will show up here. And if you want to have some further reading or have some other things that you want to look into, here are the quick links that you can go into. So as mentioned before, the business portal allows you to prepare and lodge revised activity statements. And I can show you how that's done. So to do that, you jump onto activity statement on the left hand side. Then there is on the bottom side all your business activity statements that you've lodged previously, and up here usually there will be business activity statements you need to lodge. So usually if you haven't lodged a BAS, it would show up here and you can click on that business activity statement and then just key in the information that you need to key in. Because I don't run my sole trader business anymore, I've selected it as nil. But if you have that information, you can pretty much click on the business activity statements and then click on the edit button here and then just put in the information that you need to do for the BAS, and then click save and then lodge. So that's how you do business activity statements. It's pretty simple, actually. Cool. So what else can you do with the business portal? You can pay your income tax fees or your liabilities or your GST. So, and how you do that is you click on payment options. So once you click on the payment options, you can select the account that you want to pay. For example, let's just assume that I want to pay my income tax account. So you can select on income tax account, go to go, and then it will tell you how much that you need to pay, and it will tell you the details on how to pay as well. So you can click on the BPay or put in this. You can click on credit card and pay credit card, or you can find other payment options as well. And that's how you do the payment options. It's pretty simple, but be careful. There is income tax accounts and business activity statements, so you have to change the account that you want to pay. Business activity statement is also another word for the integrated client account. Integrated client account is just a whole bunch of the BAS tax that you need to pay. So GST, wages tax, and all that stuff like that. So what you also could do is update your contact details, your business details, and your tax agent details as well. So there's a whole bunch of things you can update here. You can also update your bank details if you need to. So click on the business registration details, and then you can just pretty much click on any of these to update this. So you can click on next or click on update, and it will take you to that. And that's pretty much it on the business portal on the registrations. You can also lodge forms, private rulings, super guarantee charge statements, all this stuff here. Really, it's actually a bit complicated. It's best to leave it with the accountant. This stuff here is not that important, but there is also a mailing system where you can get notifications from the tax office for your business as well. So you can look into that if needed. But the main things you should be really doing is the business registration details, your payment options and when you need to pay your taxes, and your activity statements. There is a part where you can manage employees as well. So if you do have employees, more than likely you don't. If you do, then you can manage your employees here. Cool. And that's basically the business portal and what it can do. It's actually very powerful, and it's got a lot of things that you could do that then your accountant doesn't need to do for you. So you can save a lot of cost in accounting fees because you can do it yourself. And that's basically it on the business portal.